So, DC, let's start with this. What did you think about the manner in which he finished Masvidal?
The most insane thing ever, because that was one way that you never expected that fight to end. Because in the build-up, Masvidal said Usman didn't punch hard. He said he had never been hit by someone that hit so soft, but he said he got a little bit arrogant and Usman made him pay for it. Kamaru Usman is improving, Stan, and he has now won 14 fights in a row. He's only 2 short of breaking the record for consecutive wins to start a UFC career set by Anderson Silva. This young man is fantastic. He is getting better and better, and since moving to Denver to train with Trevor Whitman, his striking is now starting to match with his wrestling. I cannot explain how special Kamaru Usman is as an athlete. You know what, man, with Khabib Nurmagomedov being gone, John Jones has not fought since the beginning of 2020. I think it's time to see Kamaru Usman at the top of those pound-for-pound rankings, because he is not only winning, he is dominating. I mean, he has now stopped Colby Covington, Jorge Masvidal. He stopped Gilbert Burns. He beat Tyron Woodley on every side of the octagon. The dude is fantastic, and it looks as though he can fight anyone. I don't know who's going to beat Kamaru Usman. He's just that good.
So what's the next logical fight? Is it Covington?
It is Covington. I believe that Covington makes the most sense, because the first fight was very competitive. And if you know Colby Covington, if you've watched Colby Covington, regardless of what you feel about him outside the octagon, he seems to always be the toughest guy Kamaru Usman will fight, because he's got great cardio, he's got great wrestling, and he is focused enough to stay the course in a fight for Kamaru Usman. The last fight was 2-2 going into round 5. But today, Kamaru Usman is better than he was when they fought the first time. But absolutely, yes. Give us the rematch, Covington and Usman too.
Before we let you go, DC, what was it like in front of a full house of fans?
You hear my voice, Stan? The fighters in the early prelims got a little excited. They were going crazy. I was doing the same thing. I was drinking tea by fight number 2. My voice was starting to go out. It was phenomenal, and it made everything feel normal for the first time in a long time. When we came to Jacksonville last year, we said, you know what? I don't know if you need the fans, but the fans are the lifeblood of the UFC, and having them in the arena tonight was fantastic, and the energy, the excitement. I'm glad that these athletes got to perform in front of a packed house.
And as always for us, DC, it's great having you here to break it down after it's all said and done. Thanks, my man.
My man Stan Verrett, off the beignets now, baby.